Is this too wrinkly?
No.
Was my hair too big?
Drew House.
Like this is not Drew House. This is Get Your Teach On.
Shout out to Bieber. What up, Biebs?
It's not Justin Bieber's clothing. Happy 20. Hey guys, welcome. What is this?
How long has it been since you've done this?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and I am a messy bun teacher. No messy bun today, just frizz on frizz on frizz. Today, I'm going to do a very short video, get right to the chase of what we can look forward to in 2022. 2022, 2022, 2022, 2022, 2022. It has been a while since I've done a sit-down video, and what a perfect day to do it then. New Year's Day. Happy New Year's 2022. I usually don't stay up till midnight. I usually watch like Japan or Germany or something and watch their New Year's so we can like go to bed at like 9. That math doesn't work out. I thought it would be just really symbolic and important to do a video on just really looking at the scope of where we have been with this little corner of YouTube, where we are now, and where we are going. So let's do this. So I just want to do a short video on New Year's Day to just share my excitement of some things to come and just to reflect on the amazing things that have come from this YouTube channel. I started this back in 2019 and I honestly gave it to the Lord. Like, it was not on my kind of 5-year plan to be on YouTube. I always thought, no, I'm good. Not even having the time. Who would want to hear from me? Like all the things, very imposter syndrome-esque. But I did it. And I really feel like I was supposed to do it. And not only has this given me opportunities to share my quirky yet sometimes awkward personality, but also my passion for teaching and for people. It's helped me connect with some of you across the nation and some of you across the world, which blows my mind. And honestly, I give it to God daily, thanking Him for this opportunity. We still have so much to do. I heard it from one of our pastors at our church, and he said that he was talking about a really cool ministry they're launching, that it's not our idea that we're asking God to bless, it's God's idea that He's asking us to be a part of. And I totally feel like that in this little corner that I have on YouTube. And yes, it is humble, and it's, to me, sometimes I feel so inadequate and, you know, am I reaching the people that I want to reach? But again, it's not my idea. And God has asked me to be a part of it. And I am so, so thankful that you have come along. Some of you have been here since 2019. Thank you so much for just continuing this journey with me. Like I said, I have a very quirky and sometimes weird and awkward personality, but I have so many years have pushed that aside and be like, no, I want to be like everybody else. I want to be, you know, more professional and, you know, more with it. And no. I am not a cookie cutter person, which I don't think any of us are. Sometimes I'm like, how do I have friends? People are still watching on YouTube. Some of you think it's entertaining, so thank you. To me, it's just who I am. I've always been kind of the outcast, not necessarily the outcast, but the weird one. And you know, I've told my students this before, like, be weird. You don't want to be the same old. Be who you are. Be unique, stand out. You know, I always think of that Wonder quote from the book Wonder, like, don't blend in when you were meant to stand out. Squirrel, totally off track. But I say that to say, I'm very grateful that some of you have gotten encouragement, also seen my vulnerable side of teaching and being a wife and a mom and a teacher, especially, you know, right before I started this, actually right after I started this channel. The pandemic happened and Joey's giving me a sign that my hair is sticking out. Did I get it? And then the pandemic happened and I got to kind of have a video diary of everything that went down. And when I say that this year was harder than 2020, 2021 was a lot harder, I feel like. And I know so many other teachers can attest to that. But it's amazing how God said, now is the time, and then the world shut down. It was crazy. But I am so grateful that I can look back on that, and my kids can look back on that time and see how we reacted, how we responded, how we, entertained ourselves, how I was able to teach from home, how millions of other teachers had to adapt teaching in the drop of a hat. It was crazy. Having this I don't like to say platform, this opportunity, I don't know, come up with a better word, but I'm so grateful. Thank you to those. If you are new here, stick around because sometimes it gets crazy and messy and funny, and sometimes I will show the other side of it where there are tears and there are some doubts and questions, but that comes with it. So thank you. That's all I got to say right there. Honey, you're being mean to her.
She's sounding like a pig.
Honey, she always sounds like a pig. She's a fat dog. It's okay. My prayer for 2022 is that God would My prayer for 2022 is that God will continue to allow me this opportunity to connect with you guys and to share the messiness, but also the joy of teaching, and not just teaching, like life and being a mom and a wife and just a human being in this day and age. Speaking of 2022, Happy New Year. And I cannot believe it is the year 2022. I saw a meme that said, that 2022 is pronounced 2022.
T-O-O.
T-O-O from the English teacher. That was proper grammar though. Not funny, whoever put that out. Not funny. We don't want to play around like that. So good job on whoever did that. Miracle, you're messing up the camera. Chill, bro. So where are we going? Yeah. Honey, she's fine. Shh. 2022, where are we going? I have so many exciting videos planned. Not only am I going to be continuing my teaching content with curriculum lessons, with just the basics of how to plan, how do I plan, how do we bring these engaging lessons but also make them rigorous? How do we stay close to the standards? So I'm excited about that because our school has been really focused on standards this year. I know I've always been teaching to the standards, but just this push from our test scores that we saw from last year, I feel like it really has changed my teaching in a good way. And I cannot wait to share that with you guys and all the ideas that my team and I have come up with to really stay standards-based. I'm also going to bring you some more live content, especially with my health. And I don't know if you follow me on Instagram. If you don't, I would love for you to join that. I'm a little more active on that account because it's easy just to pop on and be on a story or whatever. But I give a little bit more information about my health. It has been a long, long journey that I'm continuing to. Sometimes I feel like I'm crawling on this journey. And we have recently been to a doctor. Gosh, is he like the 8th doctor we've been to? This has been years. And he recently diagnosed me with SIBO, S-I-B-O, and I'm going to do a different video on that. But yeah, I'm going to be giving you content of just what medication looks like, what treatments look like, food, recipe, because my diet has had to change drastically. So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks and things that I'm still learning. And then lastly, I am so excited. You know my love of sweatshirts and t-shirts. I'm wearing one from Get Your Teach On, which is an incredible conference and organization that helps encourage and equip teachers. And if you haven't heard of Get Your Teach On, I will put all the links below. Their YouTube channel, their website, their Instagram handles. I am so excited that my best friend and I, Brady, are going this summer to their national conference. This has been a dream of mine ever since they've had conferences. Gosh, 6-7 years ago is when they started, I think, maybe 8 years ago. And I've never been to a conference. I've been to their online one before and got a lot of good resources, but my best friend and I, we have saved up money. We've had wonderful people donate towards this, and we are going to be flying to Orlando this summer, and we're going to be at the national conference. If you are going or you're wanting to go, let me know in the comments below. I would love to meet some of you. I will totally be vlogging that trip. I know that Brady and I will get some really good footage for you guys, especially if you can't go this summer, but you want to go the next summer or any of their conference. It's not just during the summer. I will make sure to post that as well. So that's a video that's going to be coming out soon. And I actually will probably do a video with Brady on how we've raised money, got donations and all those things, because it is pretty pricey, especially the national conference, because it's like 4 days long instead of 2 like their normal one. So I think I'll do a video of that soon, just on what that conference looks like, how can you afford it, and because we want to get all the teachers there. How fun is that? So anyways, circling back now, yes, this is Get Your Teach On. Joey keeps thinking it's Justin Bieber's brand. What's it called? Drew House?
Drew House. Shout out Justin Bieber.
It's not Justin. Anyways, you know, like I said, if you follow me on Instagram or you know me in person, my love of t-shirts and sweatshirts. Like, ask my mama, whom I work with now. I do work with my mom now, which is so cool. It actually really is. I love having her there. She will tell you that I hoarded t-shirts. I don't hoard anything. I'm very much a minimalist, and I like to purge things, get them out. But t-shirts, like, I have a giant box that my mom gave me because she said she won't be holding on to them anymore because we're taking up room. So I told my husband that we have to keep all these shirts because they were from high school musicals I was in, college trips, all the things, and I got to make a t-shirt quilt. I've always loved t-shirts and sweatshirts. I have now come out with 3 new designs that I cannot wait to see on all of you. 3 of them, actually 2 of them, I have been working on for a year now. It just came to my mind, this specific phrase that simply says, you are on purpose. This phrase came to me, gosh, a couple years ago. I wrote it in my journal, and I don't know if you've known my story, especially in the past year or 2, I've struggled with depression and anxiety. And it started out as anxiety, and I've only heard of depression. I actually have a lot of family history of mental illness, and when I experienced depression for the first time, I really felt like I could not get out of it. That's another video to itself, but I remember that phrase, you are on purpose, and I truly feel like it was from the Father. He was just telling me, like, you were made on purpose. You have a purpose. Your life is not over yet. This journey that you're on might suck right now. It might be so difficult where you question God's goodness, or you question humanity. You question everything. I have been there. And so this phrase, you are on purpose, I want my students to see that, because I work in a middle school, and I know a lot of you, even in elementary school, and especially in teaching high school, you have seen mental illness and mental health and just anxiety in children increasing, trauma, and all of these things that I've had to deal with middle school students. I want them to see this daily. The words, you are on purpose, is just a conversation of, hey, let me tell you, you are in my classroom for a reason. You are not an accident. You are on purpose. And I want not just my students, but people in my path. You never know. When you smile at someone, wave at someone, even if it's someone you have no idea their name, or you've never seen them in your life, they are in your path for a reason. And even if you smile, and I tell this to my students all the time, you never know what a smile or the word hello will do to someone, because they might be someone that has been ignored for years. They have been under the radar for years, and they're questioning their life. They're questioning their purpose. Am I that insignificant that nobody wants to smile or even look at me? And so I'm so excited about that shirt. Again, it's just a t-shirt and a hoodie, but the message says it all. And I just want so many teachers to wear these, to share to their students that they are on purpose and they are in their classroom for a reason. Even if you're not a teacher, I would love for you to purchase this as well. Like I said, to just share this message of joy and hope to anybody, someone at the grocery store reading your t-shirt. Maybe they were just crying out and saying, will anybody notice me? And then they see your shirt. You are in my classroom on purpose, and you are in this life on purpose. Do not once question if you're a nobody or insignificant. God made you for a reason, and He is going to show that purpose throughout even our struggles and our trauma and just sick things that have happened in this world, where even myself have questioned goodness and questioned truth. Yes, it's just a t-shirt and a hoodie. Pretty cute, I kind of think. But the message says it all. Like, that gives me chills because it is not my idea. This was something that I really feel like was from the Father to me, especially when I was in a very dark place. The other two are kind of silly, backing up from the more serious and passionate phrase of "you are on purpose." The other two are definitely teacher humor. The other one is called "Clap Once If You Can Hear Me," and I'm pretty sure every teacher on this planet have said this. And I don't even care what country you're from; you probably have said this in your own language. Clap once if you can hear me. So I thought it would be funny just to wear that callback on a t-shirt and a hoodie and a sweatshirt. Many different colors you can choose from. And then my next one is one of my favorites because every teacher and student, but every teacher prays for a snow day. I don't care if you say, no, I just don't like this. I don't care if you don't like the snow. You're praying for that message. We get a text message. It used to be a phone call where it says, and it's usually like 4:00 in the morning, schools will be closed today. It is the best text message that you will ever receive. Something goes through your body. It's joy. It's a miracle. It's just magic where you're like, I don't have to wake up and I get to sleep in and drink my coffee hot. And it'll stay hot because I am at the house and I get to read my book. Yes, I have children, but hey, we can play in the snow. We don't have to do lesson plans. We might have to move our lesson plan to the next day, but that's okay because it is a snow day. Anyways, so that one's just a funny one there. So there's 2 teacher humor shirts, and I hope you love those, but definitely share the You Are on Purpose. I'm so passionate about that one, just getting that message out and just seeing it, people wearing it, and not just to really encourage our students who I know are going through a lot, but other people that are just going unnoticed or just are crying for help or crying for someone to say, I'm here, look at me. And I've been there before. I really have. And being in that pit is a very scary place. Sometimes a small phrase or a hello or a smile will change someone's day. And my prayer is that that would connect to a student or an adult or a child or a teenager or whomever that needs to hear that message. And one last thing, Joey forgot. No, Joey did not forget. Brittany forgot. Joey reminded me of the other exciting thing. You probably noticed a little bit different logo when you went to my YouTube channel or Instagram, but we have rebranded A Messy Bun Teacher. Yes, it's still A Messy Bun Teacher because your girl has been rocking messy buns since the early 90s, and I'm not letting go of that because I'm lazy and I'm about to go put this in a messy bun. Honestly, it's just nostalgic for the name, and I just have always worn messy buns, and you can look into it very symbolically of like, life is messy, it looks chaotic, but it's still put together. But really, it's just a fun name that describes my personality and my aesthetic. But I love our new logo, and I hope you do too. We're hoping to get some Messy Bun merch with the logo on a shirt, on some tote bags. Yeah, so we have a lot of exciting things coming in 2022. I am so beyond thrilled just to start a fresh year. I love, this is an unpopular opinion, love me some Christmas. Love me some Christmas. But I love putting all the Christmas things away, cleaning the house, and just starting fresh. I don't know. It's just that urgency and that expectancy of just what is to come this year. And we really feel like God is on a move. And yes, we will go through some trials. My health is not where I want it to be. My mental health is still healing. But I don't know. I'm just so excited to share more of this crazy life with you guys. Again, if you've been with me since the beginning, thank you. Bless you. But if you're new here or fairly new here, stick around because it's going to be a crazy wild ride. But we're in this together. And yeah, check out all the links below in the description box with Get Your Teach On, with our new t-shirts and sweatshirts, especially with the You Are On Purpose t-shirt and sweatshirt. And yeah, all the things. And just be ready for the videos that are going to be coming out this year. Like I said, more live content, teacher content, and yeah, all the things. So I hope you guys have had a wonderful New Year's Day, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Life can be messy, but there's always joy to be found. Love you guys.